Hi everybody, how are you doing? Yes, welcome to another episode of Free Power. We are so glad to have you here. Hey, we're going to talk about Aptera today, and you know what? We're just going to get right into this baby. So let's check this information out right now. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you here. We welcome everybody. Hey, listen, looks like Aptera, they have announced their pricing, so we're going to talk about that. I don't believe that price is actually set in stone, but let's listen to Chris McCann. He actually helps verify that, but I got some other information to also help out with that as well. So let's check this information out from Chris McCann.
Really exciting thing about this time for us is the closer we get to production, the more suppliers either renegotiate their prices because they, realize, oh crap, they're gonna be delivering a lot of vehicles, so we keep getting better prices from our existing supply chain, but also we get inbound from other suppliers saying like, oh, I can make that exact same part for half the price, something like that. So that's why we're keeping the price static until we have that final price. Because obviously changing it twice would make no sense. And once we get closer and closer, the price of our bill of materials will get less. So we're really excited about being able to release all the details when we have them. So it's an exciting time. As you know, battery cells have went down in price by quite a lot. So that was one of the things that was once a very expensive part of the BOM. It's now a lot cheaper in the BOM.
Yeah, some people are asking about towing. It is something we want to test for. Aptera is, quite light at just 2,000 pounds, or even under 2,000 pounds. So might not be that you can tow much in this vehicle.
Right. To launch, there's not going to be a towing package.
Making some friends.
But there's a lot of phase 2 items, right? Like towing and B2B or vehicle to grid.
Bidirectional.
These are all things that once we have money, we unlock the ability to do these programs, right? Skin cooling, same thing. But as you all know, the most important thing is getting this vehicle out in production as quick as possible and becoming a profitable company, so we don't have to rely on the crazy financial world we live in, right?
Yeah.
Aptera is profitable. We're making money. Not only as investors, you should be extremely thrilled with that, but also we're really happy because we can do more custom engineering projects going forward and continue to make the vehicle better as the years go on. I mean, you saw what Rivian did, where they just retooled their production line to be a lot cheaper. That's an example of what Aptera will be doing in the future, right?
So here, Chris is bringing out that their prices are no doubt going to change. Like I said earlier, or what the show is titled, that their prices are not set in stone. And he said that once they start mass producing, no doubt the prices are going to come down because they'll be able to order more pieces. So everybody knows that the more you order, the lower the price. But not only that, I mean, the prices are coming down anyway.
Hundreds of jobs are hanging by a thread tonight after the price of lithium collapsed.
And looks like they are, according to this video, battery prices are one of the highest priced product for the vehicle. And according to this, that's actually, their prices are coming down exponentially. For instance, Popular Science brought this up, that battery prices could fall by 40% by 2030. So, I mean, that's a good chunk of the vehicle. They also said that though lithium ion batteries are typically associated with gadgets and other consumer electronic gizmos, that's increasingly no longer their main use case. In 2023, according to the IEA, the energy sector accounted for 90% of all battery demand. The total lithium ion battery market has increased nearly 10 times the size it was just 8 years ago. Costs associated with those batteries have plummeted by 90% in just the past 15 years. So the overall price of batteries is still coming down. And here we can see that they actually posted some price, and there was a couple of videos that already talked about this. And this $38.99, even though that's a high price, if we look at the battery, and this is just the battery we're looking at, the other prices of the vehicle may not come down. But at least if we look at that, and let's say we're not even going to take off 90%, we're just going to take off basically half. And I know there's more into it than just that. But of course, let's say we just take off half the battery price. And so that would drop it down to 32. So $3,200, you take $3,200 off of this, that would drop this down to $35.50 or $35,700 and some change. So you can't say that the price that Aptera is going in is going to be etched in stone. No doubt that price is going to drop once they get the Aptera on the road and a lot of people start seeing it and start ordering more Apteras. And then that way they can order more supplies for the number of Apteras they want to build. And remember that Chris said that they want to do at least 1 million Apteras by, or Apterae, however you want to pronounce it, by 2030. That's not that far off. That's what, about 5 years away? So, I mean, I think that, you know, I'm not going to be worried about the price that they're suggesting right here. And of course, I mean, even if they did charge that, I'm still going to get my Aptera because that's what I want. I want a vehicle that's being charged by the sun and not have to plug it in as much. And if I can drive it every day without having to plug it in, then I'm fine with that. I mean, I won't have to stop and get gas. I'll truly be happy with that. But what do you think? How do you feel about it? I believe that a lot of people are going to still be interested in Aptera, even though it'll be a niche for most people. But, you know, a lot of times, if you have to ask how much, then you can't afford it. So if this is something that you want, you go ahead and jump on it. If not, don't jump on it. I'm just glad to see that battery prices are coming down, and that's going to affect a lot of the battery powered vehicles that are out. But once again, tell me how you feel. What do you think about that? And right now, I'm just going to give a shout out to my patrons. I really appreciate all that you do. You guys have a good one. And oh yeah, if you're new here, hit the like, ring the bell, subscribe. You catch my next Aptera video when it comes out. All right, so you guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. I still think this is good news, and I know that Aptera will be coming out very soon. Keep your eye out for all the tests that are coming up for the PI 2, 3, and 4. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.